Okay, so this is a 2006 Turbo S with, it's lowered. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's got this cool little lowering. Device. When you click the key and you lock it, you can hear it. And so this is a Tech Art lowering module, and it lowers it to lower than what is otherwise the loading. And it actually drives not quite at this level, but at a level just like slightly higher. It's lower by about, I think, a half an inch all around when you're driving it, except in the higher loads. I have had this car for quite some time, and I can afford to get a newer one, but I just very much prefer the body style of this. And in all respects, especially, I love the front. It just looks badass. A little scuff there. It doesn't bother me too terribly much. But I wanted to let you listen to, and the other thing that the newer ones don't have, like this bulbous, look. It's stock. It had 550 or 520 horsepower, but it just seems like this is more pronounced on this version. So I know it's not worth terribly much, but I hope to keep it for a long, long time. I do have an exhaust. I forgot what model it is, but it is, and a front cat delete, so it sounds badass. And then I do have a way to open or close the valve, although that is currently not working. We have to get that running. The one thing I hate about this car is it has no spare tire, and on multiple occasions I've had to drive out on the rims. Not on this one, you can see, and but this one you can see. So I'd love to get either a mountable spare tire or some off-road smaller tires that are much more sturdy. So the reason why I did this, first and foremost, is so a buddy of mine wanted to listen to it. So I'm going to wake up the neighbors here. And the other thing, it's a pig size, you can see. The other thing, I don't mind the interior at all. It's missing Apple CarPlay, but I've got, and I'll put this, So one of the things I find is that with this piece SM, I just noticed that should be properly seated. When I turn this off, and you can see low level, automatically it will adjust the height to not loading levels. So let me show you from the outside. Every time you press the lock and unlock button, so you can see it's slightly higher, and I'll even bring it to the highest level ultimately. So I just want to take the PSM off, and it's in sport mode, which I've been unable to determine what that actually does. So it limits the throttle to 4. And I don't know if it changes. This changes a whole bunch of shift points. I do have it tuned, so I don't think that does much for the acceleration. So let me put this back here so you can hear it. actually, it sounds even better once you get the acceleration above the 4,000 RPMs, which it's limited to. So in all respects, I mean, I can't, I'm gonna have this repaired. I can't begin to justify spending $150,000 for a new turbo. Mileage sucks, but who cares? Love the color and love the sound. It's fucking awesome.